turn to ban. Radiant team ban.
What do you think about the name Crescendo?
It's terrible.
Turn to ban.
Do you know why he named his team Crescendo?
No, it's just terrible.
Alright, well, before he started playing Dota, he was actually a music...
That's a lie.
Let me finish, goddammit.
I already know it's a lie.
Oh, alright, whatever. Never mind. I have no idea either.
Man, how does it feel to get called out immediately, right on the fucking
Dude,
spot?
when I don't get called out, I can go on and on about just some random garbage I make up in my head.
I've heard it.
And then people are like, oh, wow, that's interesting. And I'm like, yep, sure is. And then I always hope that they figure it out later and they just go, God, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. The reason I know is because I remember him explaining it and it was not interesting at all. So being a music major would have been interesting. That's how I knew it was bullshit.
Earthshaker, first pick. Nice. Yeah. At least, you know, we go through a lot of phases in patches where people are like, meta's so boring, troll sniper, ho ho ha ha, every game. But I mean, right now, you have such a big variety of what's going on. We see lots of Sand King, Night Stalker, Earthshaker. I mean, these are fun heroes to watch. I got big flashy spells, big team fight, ultimates, and garbage. Major screen flash.
What changed with Earthshaker?
He got some enchant totem base damage buffs. He has a new level 20 talent, which adds 40 damage to each like bounce of the Echo Slam, which is equivalent to like 2.5 levels of it.
That's been there for a while though, right? I mean, like recently, because go back like a month and a half. This hero's garbage tier.
Yeah, but I mean, the biggest thing that brought him back was the lane. Or, you know, offlaners have, no longer have shrines, so he's completely independent.
Okay.
And he actually scales really well into the.
All right.
And then people are like, "Wow, this hero's pretty good," and now they play him as support as well.
10 seconds.
It's also like one of these heroes you can play in multiple roles. We even see every now and then the mid shaker, you know, against some of these melees, which is, I mean, it's fun to watch. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you know me, dude. Strength melee. We have three of them
in the game right now, but you know what? These are some boring strength melees right here. Bristleback and Beastmaster. Not fun.
I think Bristleback's okay to watch. It's always like, oh, can they kill him? Do they have a silver edge?
Boogers and spikes at people all game.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? It's like our China trip all over again.
God. He's got the eggs.
Remaining.
It's actually everyone.
Yeah, a lot of people in China have eggs. I'm not gonna lie. For sure.
Alliances.
Right,
Shadow Fiend, alright.
That is quite the early Shadow Fiend pick. I mean, I understand, like, this is like the power pick from first pick, where the enemy shows 2 heroes. I mean, they even show 2 core heroes. A lot of teams pick supports right now. And then they pick up the Shadow Fiend.
10 seconds
But
remaining.
a lot of these, there's still so many mid laners in the game right now. You know, they'll probably ban away 2 that they think are good against Shadow Fiend, but still a lot.
So I guess is the reason for that because of they want a really good silver edge carrier? Does that matter that much?
It doesn't matter that much. It definitely helps. Like, it is a big counter in a way, but Bristleback typically has so many items that sometimes that's not even the problem in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, he has, like, evasion and, like, 30 armor and all this garbage. So Silver Edge is nice, especially because it reduces damage he deals with all his quills. You no longer, like, just die to quills and try to kill him. So it's good, but it's not, like, enough sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, you still need other tools for the Silver Edge.
I have a theory, Brax. Because I think I've cast every Crescendo game so far, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Except for maybe the one win that they got. Because they've lost every single time. So the thing I've noticed is Excalibur is supposed to be mid, and Baby Knight is supposed to be the carry. But in every game that I've cast, it's been the other way around, and it's partially, I would assume, because of like specific heroes. Like maybe like Ember Spirit was played by Baby Knight, for example. Maybe Excalibur just isn't comfortable on the hero. Maybe he's super comfortable on Shadow Fiend and just want to get him out right away.
Well, they're both like naturally mid players, right? Like that's what they played previously. So
yeah, but Baby Knight, I feel like he plays like these weird heroes that can also go safe in, like the snipers of the world, right?
When was the last time you see the safe lanes? You know, I know he can, but it's just so unconventional now.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That way. Maybe it's not. But no, I know what you mean. Perhaps that is one of his comfort heroes that they want to bring out. I mean, they've banned away the Queen of Pain and Venomancer, 2 potentially very strong laners, Shadow Fiend, especially the Clop. But, I mean, there's still, like, you know, even Puck bully Shadow Fiend super hard in the early levels. And if there's any rotations coming in,
5
very, very
seconds
dangerous for Shadow Fiend.
remaining.
Shaker is good at protecting him, but having a support Shaker kind of opens up your safe lane to some aggression as well. I don't know. I'm just not convinced with picking a hero as vulnerable as Shadow Fiend so early into the draft. Especially when you see like Bristleback and Beastman. They're not like hard counters or anything with the hero, but Shadow Fiend likes to split push, farm a lot of jungle. Beastmaster also is very good at playing that game. And he has the BKB lockdown, and there's also the Vengeful Spirit for the swap
10
to
seconds remaining.
kind of negate how useful is. And then Bristleback is also a hero that just doesn't care about BKB.
Remaining.
He's entirely physical damage based. But you never know. I mean, Shadow Fiend sometimes gets off to such an explosive start that doesn't matter anyways. It's an interesting hero for sure.
I'm going to make a hero call here.
Go for it.
Alliance picks either Chen or Enchantress. The Aura strat, friend.
Didn't have Bristleback or Beastmaster, I would have said Drow Ranger, but that's half their lineup right now.
I mean, if you pick a Drow, if you have like 3 range, that's probably still fine, right? You don't need to have 4 to 5.
I mean, you want it on your cores for the most part, because that's what they're really getting the value out of here. It's probably completely out of the book right now.
Warlock.
Not happening. Warlock, alright.
So, I haven't seen a lot of Beastmaster lately. What position is he played right now?
Typically offlane. I haven't seen any support Beastmaster lately. And I feel like it's because the way a lot of these teams play their supports is they don't care too much about laning. Like they want to get out and be active parts of the game.
Radiant team pick.
Most definitely not a support. Beastmaster, I don't feel like he's like a farming 4. You know what I mean? Like how we used to see back in the day with like Night Stalker and Beastmaster. I say back in the day, but it's not even that long.
The old
like
Iron Talon jungle.
Yeah. Like that was his era.
Remaining.
Legion and then, like, the main strength of the hero came from like being able to use the vision, so you pick fights you wanted and pressure the map in that kind of way. It wasn't like raw power where Beastmasters just walk up and kill. I guess he did with Necrobook, but that's been nerfed as well.
I thought that got buffed.
So they increased the damage on it, but they changed the damage type, so it deals less damage to heroes. Overall,
5 seconds remaining.
What chance is this Avenge core?
Reserve time.
I would say unlikely, but it is possible. I feel like Alliance need
team ban.
More to team fight. I feel like if they play with this Venge core, they're not going to have the team fight necessary to do any Crescendo's lineup. Well, not in the early game, but Warlock gets level 6 when Earthshaker starts to get some levels as well. Because right now, they just don't have a way to run into Crescendo's lineup. Like, there's no feasible way that Alliance can just walk in casually unless super fat. And for that reason, I feel like he's going to be in the safe.
Reserve time.
And the fact that they have... So,
well,
yeah, probably not
up to some possibility. We'll have to wait and see. So, Crescendo, with the LC, that will likely be a Synderen Legion. So, 4 position Earthshaker, 5 Warlock, mid Shadow Fiend, so we need the Baby Knight.
Radiant
or, I guess,
pick.
Excalibur, since they've been switching around so often. What would be good here? Do they need...
Crescendo Bane Sniper, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That is very, very odd. But, of course, I haven't been paying attention games very closely. I feel like Puck was an extremely obvious pick for Alliance. Like, Limp is also a great Puck player. He's played it previous patches before Puck was like a hot pick. And it just kind of ties up their team fight together, gives them the necessary catch to lock down the...
Is there any reason that Crescendo can't pick Puck themselves and put Shadow Fiend safe lane?
I mean, they could, but typically Shadow Fiend safe lane gets ran at and has a hard time dealing with that sort of aggression, especially with the Warlock support. You know, Warlock support doesn't really prevent that aggression. It's like, he's good at keeping your carry alive. When it's like a brawly kind of lane where people are just like trading regen and stuff. So I don't think like suits that at all.
They've been playing a lot of Lone Druid. I'm not sure how good that Lone Druid is this game.
I saw some Lone Druid out of Danish Bears as well.
Yeah, they played the range version.
Yeah, very surprised to see that.
Yeah.
Nobody misses that, that's for sure. That was the ho-ho ha-ha of this version.
I think it should be viable though. You're right. I don't miss it being picked every freaking game, but it should be at least like a 80-20, You know,
I mean, that's
80,
what it feels
80
like
bear.
what talents should be. You know what I mean? Like, they should have a viable build path for both these heroes, but balancing it is just so difficult.
Alliance's
gonna go
turn
Troll.
to pick.
Synergizes quite well with LC, obviously, because of the dual auto attack speed, along with Shadow Fiend.
Whenever I see Troll, I kind of think to myself, haha, these idiots are still picking Troll.
He's
10
good.
seconds remaining.
He's good, bro.
He's
Also another
good.
Silver Edge
5
carrier,
seconds
potentially.
remaining.
Yeah, he's good when he starts the game at 20 minutes.
Reserve time.
You don't think that's going to be the case?
I think it is quite unlikely that that'll happen. I mean, sometimes it does happen, and Troll looks like a complete monster, but I've seen time and time again, even like IG. I remember a specific game where Burning was playing Troll. He got aggro tri-laned. He farmed jungle the entire game with the Hand of Midas and still was like 5th in net worth, couldn't farm anything. TA. Oh,
Yeah, they only
that's a
have
pretty good
one
hero against Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, against a lot of these heroes, they don't have much damage over time other than Warlock's Shadow Word.
Also pretty light on the lockdown here.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, they also have so much negative armor synergy coming out here as well. Roshan will die fast, but you know, I feel like TA was hit really, really hard with the shrine nerfs because when the enemy brings the support that just sits on your hill that can burn your refraction charges really quickly, you don't actually make it to bottle. Like, you end up with an extremely awkward amount of gold where you're sitting at like 450, 500 gold, and then you just end up kind of you either walk back to base or fly yourself south, but you still can't lane because you don't have refraction.
But this game, you have an Earth Spear helping you mid, right? And then the person ganking you is Earthshaker, so he's not really. It's just a fissure. He probably won't get close enough to actually get many refraction charges. I mean, you have Warlock. There's no way Ake is going to go mid lane with Shadow Word, is there?
I mean, you never know. It could happen. If I saw TA, I would think, if I was playing Warlock, I'd be like, yep, I want to ruin his day. I am going to go give him the dot.
All right. Well, it looks like Excalibur's playing the troll, by the way, so Baby Knight's back mid.
Okay, so Baby Knight's playing. In the game I saw earlier today, Baby Knight was playing carry and Excalibur, so it's definitely just a hero preference thing.
Yeah.
They probably have their mid heroes like to play.
Do you like that? Do you think that's good for a...
I think if you have a hero that you're really, really good at, that you should, if you're able to like switch up the roles with them. And mid and carry, I mean, they're kind of similar. You know what I mean? Like, they're both like the hard carries of this patch, right? So if, you know, support players do that sometimes too. You know, sometimes X plays Great Earth Spirit or something, you know, but he's a 5 player and he'll switch it up. Important thing since we're paused here, predictions.
Oh yeah, team who places the most observer rewards by game end. So probably the team that wins. I like Alliance's lineup more personally. What do you think?
Doesn't matter what I think. We're going Alliance here.
All right. Player with the highest total magic or pure damage done by heroes at 5-minute mark. Has to be Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, it's gotta be SF. None of these heroes deal magic damage besides... Actually, that's not true. Fatal Bonds.
25 minutes though. You think he's gonna get a lot of Fatal Bonds?
Yeah, that's true. But when you look at like damage charts and things like that, Fatal Bonds sits at like the top almost. So I think SF is a safe bet. You know, he's a core hero. He deals a ridiculous amount of magic damage. So
total number of player death. Oh, this one sucks. Okay, so how much aggression? We have a lot of aggression with Earth Spirit and Earth Shaker.
Some high tempo heroes here, like Bristleback and stuff.
What do you think? 6 to 10 or 11 to 15? I'm probably gonna go 6 to 10.
15 or 10. Yeah, that's probably pretty safe.
Might be a little too conservative, but we'll see. Total number of Blink Daggers purchased by 25 minutes. All right, so we're gonna have
30 seconds
TA. I don't know if Earthshaker's gonna get his very soon. So Legion as well, that's 2. And then Beastmaster, how fast is he gonna get his? 25 minutes?
I don't think he'll go for Blink right away. I think the new Beastmaster build is like Vlad's Solar.
Oh god.
And then Blink Dagger
2 or 3 to
afterwards.
4. We have 12 seconds, Brax. 12 seconds.
3 to 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I feel like one other person's gonna get Blink.
The battle begins.
Oh, just coughing up a storm, no big deal. Got the mute button, we're fine.
Nice,
all right,
nice.
so
That's what I like to hear.
Giannisson fan right now playing the Beastmaster is going to be cutting this wave. Excalibur's going to be pretty annoyed by this. It is what it is.
From him.
We're going to have a
Realizing
level
that
1
someone's
gank
gonna
here,
start
friend.
mid. Yeah, And we do have the Warlock just sitting on mid right on Druid Live stay. Oh, Boy comes in. Oh boy. Pablo.
Misses.
Okay, let me ask you this real quick. What do you think about players naming themselves real-life names that don't belong to them? Like,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Hanskin
attack.
actually gets blocked up here by the Fissure. Nice
Yeah.
Fissure from EGM. He's got nowhere to go, man.
He might be dead here. Okay, he's gonna get stunned. Again, not able to block.
Oh,
Shadow Word is applied.
he gets the block off here now.
Well, he has a fissure. He's done. He's definitely.
He is dead.
One more right click. First blood goes the way of EGM.
Nice rotation from EGM. He started down in the bottom lane, but Beastmaster pulled the wave away, so he's like, well, I have no purpose here now. I'm gonna go help mid. Nice job there.
So to answer your question, I'd need to know the reason of the naming. Like there has to be a reason, right?
I
Top
know
lane,
it's
anytime Synderen taking a lot of damage, looks to be going down one way or the other. One more cool spray takes him out.
Yep, we got the dual roam here coming out from Alliance, picking up a nice kill up top lane. So I know a dude named Jeff Chang. Alright,
Okay.
he's not even Asian.
Okay.
His name is not like supposed to be humorous in any way. It is not a reference to anything. And his name is something ridiculous, like Jeremy or something.
Wait, his name is Jeff Chang and he's not Asian?
That's well, his name. Okay, his in-game name is Jeff Chang.
Oh,
His
in-game.
real-life name is like
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey, and it's like some European name.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if I'd be offended by it, like you sound like you are, but
I just don't understand it. Like we got
Yeah, I
Pablo
don't
in this game. He's not a Pablo.
well, we don't know his story. Your friend sounds like an idiot. Pablo, in the meantime, I don't know.
That's true.
The jury
Everyone's
is out.
got a story.
True that. So we didn't really talk about the storyline of this game. I don't know what. I forgot to check Alliance's record, but Crescendo is 1 and I believe 4. They need to win like a bunch of games to not
Alliance
get
are
knocked down.
3-1.
All right, so Alliance are sitting pretty good. And again, you only need to be top 5 to at the very least move on to the next stage. But the other cool thing here is Cinder's playing against his old teammate in Era, the team he got kicked from, NIP. And he was also the coach of Alliance during TI, I believe. Or was it TI? I think so.
I have no idea.
Something like that.
That is interesting. Do you think maybe perhaps Synderen is getting inside the mind of Air here and he helped them?
The issue is that's when Loda told the team, right? So that's when he would have a little bit more insight as to what's going on with the rest of the players. But yeah, Era, I think one of those. I don't know how you feel about this actually, because you're a Han player as well. I feel like Era is still an amazing player, and he could be on a tier 1 team if it's in the right situation. Not sure if this is the right one though.
This
It's
question
a player
is
of circumstance, like kind of like yourself. Look at yourself. You could be on a tier 1 team. You were on a tier 1 team.
This question is a mega bait. I don't answer those.
You don't answer those?
No, I'm just kidding.
Unbelievable.
No, I mean, it's hard to know how good a player truly is until you play with them. Because you don't know what they say, how well they communicate, what they think. That honestly is like, outside of mechanics, that's what makes fun.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Like, no, our Spirit getting blocked off here, but will it be able to roll over the fissure?
That's my cop-out.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice one, bro. EGM gonna force Pablo out. Yeah, actually, every time I'm gonna say Pablo, I'm thinking about this. What the reason for
Radiant's
the name
middle
is.
tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
I get you thinking.
Man, that's 2 games in a row. You fucked me up, dude.
How does that mess you up?
What was the first one?
It
What was
was
last game?
the Great Kazoo.
Oh yeah, because that's gonna be like a lifelong thing. You know? I can't look
Yeah.
at him without thinking of Kazoo.
Zayori told me about that, and then they ended up interviewing Secret for like one of the wins in Dream League, and I think everyone called him Kazoo, and he was like, "Don't call me that," or something like that. Was the first thing he said. Up top, Cinder here, grenade on. I give it a stun. Roll comes in, and here.
We'll keep him in place. He looks to be dead again. That is the 2nd death for Cinder win right now.
Yep, off to a rough start. I mean, Legion Commander.
Radiant's
This hero,
top tower is
I
under
honestly do
attack.
not like this hero anymore because it's so dependent on having like a good lane. You know what I mean? And then once that's taken away from the hero, it's kind of like a carry from the offlane that doesn't transition well because you want to get to your phase boots, and then already that's expensive, and then you want to get the blink dagger after that, and that takes even longer, especially at the rate this hero.
Why didn't you mention this last game when Legion Commander won?
Because he was owning in the league.
Okay, so it's only when he's sucking balls you don't like it.
Yeah, well, it's a hero that's prone to sucking. That's why. Some of these heroes are stable, right? You look at like Earthshaker in the offlane, he's always gonna get clockwork, same thing.
Was Legion more stable when the shrines were available right off the bat?
Yes,
would you say?
big time.
So that
definitely
nerfed him. So what makes it a nerf for Legion more than somebody like Earthshaker offlane?
Okay, but because Legion is really scrappy in the offlane. He wants to trade regen, keep nuking, and he kind of like mans up against some of these heroes, trades a lot. Earthshaker, he keeps the wave back, so he doesn't have to trade regen. So he's always in range to get experience, and then support's like, wow, this is a waste of my time sitting here. I'm gonna go pull, or I'm gonna go gank, and then he can pull.
Trent is also tri-casting around without a headset, so in case you're wondering what's going on.
Hi, Trent.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. You're number 2.
I have now been unmuted. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Welcome to the shitcast.
thank you. Thank you.
Literal shit. Wait, you didn't happen to catch that in between time, did you?
No, I did not.
Oh boy.
thank
Did
God.
you leave to go poop while he had to just talk to them?
We talked about that subject at
Oh.
length.
Great.
I told a story about it.
Yeah. It
Excellent.
wasn't. I did not bring it up.
Made my father.
Cinder in top lane, supposed to be finding his 3rd death of the game, gets up a nice overwhelming odds, but not enough to get away.
Dire's structures
Yep, he
are
needs some
fortified.
space, you know, but his team, they're finally
Radiant's
starting
top
to
tower
push in the
is
bottom.
under
They have the
attack.
siege creeps. Siege creeps do a ridiculous
Dire's
amount of damage to
bottom
towers this
tower
patch, by
is
the way.
under attack.
That's one way to free up space, right? Beastmaster wants to, like, kind of pseudo-jump in the lane, and then he comes back when the lane's pushed in, but Pablo TP's down there. And now Synderen has some more space. It's already a tough matchup with Bristleback being level 5, but at least now there's a lot less kill threat on him.
How much value do you put in press the attack versus goo? What do you mean? What do I mean?
It's good.
Okay, thank you.
It removes it. I mean,
No, like when you pick LC, is that something that goes through your mind? That's like, oh, we have to pick this here. That's really good, or is it just like one of those icing on the cake situations?
Oh no, that's definitely like one of the big added values for the hero. When you see heroes like Beastmaster and Batrider, big single target disfables that go through BKB, you're like, yep, LC comes to mind right away for sure.
Right.
We have Roar in this game, so very nice for that. But
That
Goo,
is true.
not so much.
There's a Beastmaster in this game. This is my first Beastmaster I've seen. What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
How late was
Beastmaster.
it? Was it like an early pick?
It was a second pick
Early.
Beastmaster.
Really?
And this is not mouse sports.
Was it like a
Mouse sports
Beastmaster
love it.
Venge opener or something?
Bristleback
top
Beastmaster,
tower is
bench
under
third
attack.
pick, and then
Huh.
Earthshaker.
How intriguing.
How interesting. I mean, they have tons of physical damage synergy with like the negative armor, attack speed, Roshan killers as well.
Yeah.
Kind of rounds that out, but not the best hero lately.
Yeah.
Okay, level 4 in this bottom lane as the Warlock just hits 5. Excalibur, as we talked about, playing the... I don't even understand how... They just have like a list of heroes pasted on like a sticky note on their monitor saying, these are the heroes that I play, these are the heroes that you play. Doesn't matter what lane. Just pick me
Some
those
say they have
heroes.
brains, they don't need a sticky note on their monitor. They're like, I played Shadow Fiend before.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I've seen things up close and personal. You forget what people are good at. Right. All right. At least in NA. This is EU. It could be different. I mean, you're coaching DC for God's sake. You should know better than me. Bulba, come on.
got a bunch
Dire's
of
middle
retards.
tower is under attack.
Uh-oh, hard R. I
Radiant's
apologize.
top tower is under attack.
Don't get fined. No.
I mean, there's tons of value in this Legion Commander pick, so not only when you press the attack, you have the duel against Bristleback, makes him face you. Blade Mail as well, kills Bristleback pretty quickly with the
Yeah, that's true.
damage.
Yeah, we did not mention that. That's a great counter to the Bristles backs. Of course, we also talked about the potential silver edges on 2 different heroes. They really want to, the Troll and the SF. Who did you prefer to get it on? Does it matter?
I would say the SF. I think Troll needs to like buff and get tankier.
Yeah, he needs so many items on Troll.
Yeah, he really does. Both of these teams are so passive right now.
Oh, wait, are we going to win our bet?
We actually might have.
I had
Oh, no,
another
we didn't.
4 correct yesterday.
Oh, shit.
I'm on fire.
Dude, we lost.
Oh,
We actually lost.
life blows.
It was 4.
You picked 6 to 10?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair.
With Earthshaker and Earth Spirit? What is this?
Bristleback. This dude runs
And
at me.
Synderen?
I mean, Cinder tried his best. He died 3 times. That's crazy.
Oh, I thought you were implying he was a killer.
Yeah, definitely.
killer of himself.
Illusion.
I mean, both teams though, they have these heroes that farm jungle quickly, TA and Shadow Fiend, and then they give these other heroes some alone time. Shaker and Warlock both to get their 6s, even Venge, even Earth Spirit, and both teams literally doing the exact same thing. We got 2 cores in the jungle and then 2 supports soaking up experience in the lanes now.
It looks like Alliance, as far as gold is concerned, is doing slightly better.
You mean F7? Yeah.
XP,
oh, 2K
Alliance as well.
experience lead. Oh my god, it's over.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
It's GG.
it's GG already, huh? Boy.
It's sad to say.
But, huh?
Yeah, it means it's over.
Yeah, the
That's
XP.
2 levels across 5 heroes.
Wow.
Now, Baby Knight right now. It looks like Shadow Blade is going to be his
Radiant's
first
top
item,
tower is
actually.
under attack.
Okay, so maybe he is
Maybe
going
better,
to... Yeah, he should be going pretty quickly. Might stop by for Dragonlance. Down bottom, don't stand, where gets her.
Now, this chaotic offering into the fissure, and Beastmaster will fall.
His middle tower
As
is
Crescendo
under
will likely
attack.
try to push
Oh.
this tier 1 tower.
With the siege wave too. Oh, this
That's
is the
value
beauty.
right
Yeah. Beast. That's when you don't even come to the lane as Beastmaster. You see that catapult and there's a Warlock and you go, oh wait, I know how this plays out. I've seen this movie 1,000 times.
A ton of damage. Troll's going to pop his ult. Helps deal a considerable amount of damage, but not enough to actually take out Arab. Baby Knight taking out the Requiem of Souls.
Very
Dyer's
difficult
bottom
tower
tower
for Alliance
has
to do.
been
Like a
denied.
4-man rotation on an already dead tower. That tower was sitting at 150 HP with like the Warlock ult committed, you know? I'm
Yeah, it's
not
a little
if
odd.
that's- Yeah, it seems like definitely an overreaction to that, but you know what? They get to deny, so whatever. You know, meanwhile, this is space for Cinder in here. That's how you free up the map for your Legion.
Oh, that's my boy. He's got his treads. He's got his
Treads.
infused raindrop.
Is that a Treads Legion Commander?
Reds, haven't seen that since the birth of Legion Commander.
It's like a. I mean, phase boots are the more common thing, but
Dyer's middle
treads
tower
are.
is under
Do you
attack.
really think it's that uncommon? I'd say it's like
Yeah.
20%, maybe.
I
I would say lower.
I don't think
I'd
I've
say
ever.
under.
Like, I actually don't remember last time I saw a pro game with Treads
Really?
on Legion.
Yeah, same. I built it on Legion when the hero first came out, so I had no idea what it was.
We have a roar on the Warlock. Here comes the Earth Spirit for some assistance. Gets off the stun. And down goes Ake.
I mean, you'd have a lot of mana with the Treads and Raindrop, which is cool, but I don't know.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I guess it's alright. It's just
Hey,
not
if you can
very-
tread swap, it's worth it. Very difficult to do on Legion Commander.
What about when he gets body blocked by a boar or Suns fan?
Oh no.
He'll be like, oh, I wish I had my phase boots.
Body blocked by a boar. That's not a
I
common
was trying to think of some unit that was in the game.
Tier 1
Radiant's
tower
top
taken out
tower
by
has
Alliance.
fallen.
Limp and Company. Limp, of course, has his Blink Dagger. Oh, we have a Blink Dagger challenge here. 3 to 4 by 25 minutes.
3 to 4.
Should be alright. Especially, yeah, with him going Blink first, you gotta be right.
Yeah, there's a lot of Blink Dagger fires. Never know, they might not get to him. Cinder actually has the Blade Note queued up.
Oh, Cinder and why?
He's gonna ruin our bet.
Why?
What's our Bristle building now? Alright, so he went Hood still.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. So, Beastmaster off lane. He lets you build like a solar crest on your off laner. There's not that
Yeah.
many of those left.
Attack.
He may be
With your
able for like
TA?
the Halberd or something. Fight against
Oh, Baby Knight.
Yeah,
He
I'm
actually
not
gets
sure if the
silenced.
pipe's worth finishing.
Yeah, definitely not.
Maybe later against like Warlock and shit, perhaps. But oh no, because it shares the damage value, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, that ain't worth.
Ake really itching to use this chaotic offering. You know, it took me a really long time to learn the name of that spell because it is one of the worst names. for
Well,
a
because
spell
everyone
in the
calls
game.
it Golem anyway.
The Rock.
Golem or
Yeah.
Rocket. Well, Rock is Reign of Chaos. That's what it was in Warcraft.
Very good history lesson. Showing your ripe age of 22 as Cinder and just gets pounded. Why is it that TAs always have double damage when I cast? Always.
I don't know. He's got something happening here.
I mean, this hero makes such good use of double damage. Got someone.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Limp is actually extremely farmed this game. One for one first, almost like Desolator as well.
And anytime
His
you're going to
timing
outfarm
for-
a Shadow Fiend here quite well.
Yeah, his timing for these two items is going to be equivalent to like buying Deso first and then farming with that item.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually crazy. They're gonna get roasted so easily.
Oh, we have a roast challenge too.
Do you?
Never mind. We do not have a roast. That was last game.
Yeah.
That's right. We were hoping for one because it's an easy win. EGM.
So-
He's actually not that far from a blink himself. He did decently.
Yeah, he's actually very farmed. Kind of looking like Gap Store last
Oh,
year.
we have
Gap
good
Store.
news. Good news, Brax. Cinderin has reconsidered his purchase.
Oh, thank you, Syndrome.
Thanks.
What did he have?
He had Blade Mail queued up.
Blade
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, Hanskin's gonna
Oh,
break the
Hanskin.
smoke. He gets the stun up on the Troll Warlord. There's the slow. Cinderin looking for potential duel. There's a chaotic offering onto 2 heroes. Hanskin just drops to the rock.
Radiant's
ROC.
middle tower is under attack.
No duel comes into play though.
I think they're pretty happy with that. You know, Hanskin sitting up on the hill there, pops the smoke, potentially much, much worse. But I mean, in the end, it looks like Crescendo will get this one. Very hard to stop.
Hey, press the attack takes off quill spray as well, right?
Yeah, it should.
Watch the value. Use it on the golem now. Now! Do it! Save your golem! Oh, Cinderin gets initiated on with the roar. He's going to take a lot of magic damage to that Earth Spirit. Looks like he's going to be, at the very least, a sacrificial hero, along with the Warlock drop into the deck.
Dude, he
EGM
pressed the
in meantime
attack.
limp, taking the right clicks from, or taking the right clicks to EGM's
Oh,
face. That's
no.
3 dead in favor of Alliance.
That EGM, I feel for that guy. You need that live right there. Just a shaker.
Radiant's middle
It's gonna be
tower
so
is
sad.
under
It's
attack.
fine. He still has 8 minutes to
Radiant
get Blink Dagger.
structures are
The kind of death that delays your blink for like 5 minutes because your hero doesn't farm very fast or like doesn't have the space for it, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of just hover around the like 14-minute gold
Radiant's
mark
middle
for like
tower
2
is
minutes.
falling.
Now Alliance can be roasting so quickly.
Yeah, that was unfortunate timing because Limp had just picked up his Death Zone.
They were not aware that he had it at all, but his farm is completely ridiculous now. And I mean, he can 2-shot almost every hero on Crescendo right now as well, especially the backline.
Baby Knight.
Oh, Pablo's got dust as well.
One. Pablo jumps in, isn't able to connect on the initial roll, but it really doesn't matter. With the dust and Limp's right click, more than enough damage to actually destroy the Shadow.
Nice move from Pablo there. Keep it in the spot where you can't actually see him. Dust. You know, that happens a lot. It feels like Shadow Fiend or some other hero that likes to split push, picks up Shadow Blade, that it feels safe, and then all of a sudden they die with it. Now, they kind of just have this big net worth item that's meant to accelerate their farm, and they died with it. So now it takes that much longer to get to the next item. And then his next item is going to be DKB, and that isn't doing it with right clicks anyways, so... I don't know how effective that's going to be.
Radiant's top
Alliance
tower
in a pretty
is
good
under
spot right
attack.
now.
Yes, indeed they are. Trent, can you do some math for us?
Math. I love
You might need
math.
to look stuff up, though.
Oh no.
Do you have anything
I hate
to-
math. Why?
Alright, if you don't have a phone, then never mind. I want to know the record, or if Crescendo loses, if they even have a shot at making it to top 5.
I can look that up. I just didn't want to tell you I had a phone in case it was something hard.
They're hiding in your back pocket, you son of a bitch. Tier 1 tower looks to be dead in favor of Alliance,
Radiant's bottom tower is
and their lead continues to grow, 7k at the current point in time.
Feels bad when you have Warlock on your team. Not look stronger than there.
Yeah, TA jumps. I mean, you get a swap, and then TA just insta-gets somebody with a potential roar coming into play.
It's not like these two immortal heroes are so bad. He runs in at the front line, TA the back, flanks him, across Warlock, across the Shaker as well. But Earthshaker, 50 gold worth of win.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright. Oh, what's our prediction? That's an LC. One gets one as well. We are in the clear as long as 2 more people don't pick it up in the next 6 minutes.
Radiant's bottom
Very
tower
important
is
stuff
under
here,
attack.
guys. A lot of points on the line. Cinderin jumps in to be his first duel attempt, I do believe, but there's no way they're taking out Rizabek. In fact, he gets swapped. There's a chaotic offering onto only defensive spirit. A big Echo Send comes into play, and the roar. That's just the Aegis for TA. He's going to come back with a vengeance, as LC will be the first to drop. Officially, that's Cinderin's 4th or 5th death. And all it costs is an Aegis, and now it's here. Oh my, serious.
Radiant's
Alright, I was
bottom tower is
trying to be
falling.
nice, but gracious me.
I looked at this forward, doesn't lie to me like this.
Yeah, they still have a chance. They're not out for sure because
And they played a lot of really good teams too.
because 5th place gets to the next phase, and 5th place right now is 2 and 2. So it doesn't really matter if you're 1 and it's all gonna matter depending on like how much better Mouse
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
So
Gotcha.
Because like
You know,
4 Protect
Mouse.
5 is 1 and 5 right now, and they're
I
not
mean,
losing.
the position you don't want to be in is
Radiant's bottom
hoping for
tower is
another
under
team to
attack.
lose.
Right.
That's true.
Hold your own destiny.
Yeah.
But sometimes it doesn't happen that way.
Like Alliance is about to be 3 and 3, so that's gonna put them pretty much in the same. I mean, they're already like 5/6. They're gonna be like 5/6
I'm
still.
casting right
so.
now.
Alliance look okay for the next phase at least. I can't believe Planet Dog is 4 and 1, guys.
Yeah.
Planet Dog are owning.
They're quite the players too. I mean, these are some pretty familiar dudes. Keiser used to play on Mouse all the time. / Kaiser. He used to be spelt Kaiser, but everyone said Kaiser, and they changed to Keiser so that
He
you
was
wouldn't.
on the original Free Squad.
Yeah, so you wouldn't like say it like that. I guess J4.
They don't want him to. They don't want people to say Kaiser.
Yeah, I guess not.
To say Keiser.
I guess so, because he changed it so
That sounds
it looks
fucking-
like
I
Keiser.
refuse.
I know Kaiser's way cooler.
Yeah.
But anyway, they got 3-3. It's quite the stack actually. Milan from MYM, J4 from Power Rangers. Dude, I can't get over that Crescendo logo is just the top half of Shiver's S. It's actually exactly the same. It's identical.
Oh,
It's really bothering me.
It might not have to bother you for much longer. If this continues to go the way it is right now. Giannis and Fan with the Vlads. We still safe on the blink there if he goes blink now. Does he go for blink or you just go for like the Necro?
I think he'll go for blink. I think Necro is not an item anymore.
Yeah, when's the last time someone bought that damn thing? 10-second duration buff, guys.
Didn't even know that existed.
So Lycans never go Necros anymore?
No, it's always right control now.
Yeah.
You see like Mask of Madness, every now and then you see Echo Saber, Armor.
That feels kind of surprising because Howl it's so much better than it used to be
Yeah.
for minions and whatnot.
I don't know. It's just, I get it. We were talking about it yesterday, but it's like, because you have to be so careful buffing Necro that he's like so slow with it, because you might just fuck up the entire game if 5-2 Necros wins you Dota.
Yep.
So,
Completely agree.
yeah.
There have been patches like that, honestly, where Russian Necro book. Melk had some stupid famous Dota 1 game where his team bought 5 Necro books.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a rule in Dota 1 where you can't pick more than 2 up? And
Yeah,
same with
after
Choose?
that.
That's why the rule was there.
Yeah.
Right here we have the initiation Syndrome rule, but there's the swap out. Chaotic offering, Echo Slam coming into play. Venture Spirit might be the first to die. Jetfing attempting to get off his ult, but gets stunned.
Oh, it's
Through the
so annoying.
BKB, doesn't really want to go for it now. If Golem is taken out, EGM would be the one to fall for Crescendo. So it's a 1-for-1. That's Arcade's ult down, which means Alliance is in the clear to continue to bubble.
shit!
A nice double stun from the Earth Spirit. As Air and company will take out at least one. Synderen attempting to TP out. Will be successful this time.
Alright, so they dropped the Echo there and the Chaotic Offering, and they only got 1 kill. They were so close to killing the Beastmaster, but they dropped everything. For the most part. Shadow Fiend ult didn't actually make it off, but it's looking pretty tough here to take team fights right now, especially when TA like didn't even enter the fight till the very, very end, and she has a new fresh 10-second BKB as well.
Yeah, Era's got the Halberd versus Shadow Fiend and Troll. So if you're in range for him and you get Halberded, do you get the max duration? I actually don't know how that works. Not gonna
Say it
lie.
again?
So if you're in range for him as Troll, you get Halberded, do you get the long duration?
Yeah.
Now what if you switch back to range? Obviously you just keep the long duration. Yeah, that's what I figured. But sad life.
Never go range for him.
Never again.
Right. He's basically a melee hero and a range hero in lane.
Yeah.
85 seconds for Chaotic Offering now. Is that enough window for Alliance to actually get any objectives? Doesn't look like it.
I don't believe so. They're probably just gonna sit tight. They look at how like Crescendo are playing on the map, right? They're just flying from their base, farming his Excalibur right now on this roll, and then whatever waves come into the SF. So Alliance are perfectly fine with just out farming a bit, making sure that they can actually go high ground. Typically, without like the second Roche, no team is gonna have high ground unless they have like some 20k gold, which they are closing in on.
Yes.
This is the TI qualifiers here. There are no throws if possible.
Yeah, the best of ones.
Exactly, the best ones
no.
are scary.
That's a lot
What?
of incorrect
Oh,
predictions.
Pablo.
guys.
What?
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
He's the highest.
Did he just pick this up?
He just picked it up right before
What
it
the
turned 25 minutes.
Oh, 25? Are you serious?
He picked it up like 3 seconds before it hit 25. I'm not kidding. He just got out of the side chain.
Oh my god.
Somebody
Pablo.
bench this man.
Alright, well, at least you're probably going to get the Observer one right.
Oh, the reason I'm tilted, Trent, I don't know if you were here for this. The first game, I went with Brax's predictions, even though I was like, no, we should go for this guy instead.
Oh, I see.
Ended up getting 2 out of 4. If it went with me, would have gotten all 4 correct.
Right.
And now he's
Not
like,
this
oh, you
time,
go with
Suns
your own,
fan.
and I get destroyed.
Predictions are shit.
Yeah, this is definitely worse than last game. Jeez. No, Shiva's only about 1,000 away for air if he chooses to go for that. Doesn't really need buyback, I don't think, anytime soon.
Definitely not. I mean, what here can Crescendo get to earn this game? I mean, they do have pretty good high ground defense, Fatal Bonds, Earthshaker combo on some heroes. Disgusting. We even saw in the Galaxy Battles, actually. What was that Galaxy Battles where... No, it was Pile I Die, where he got the Fatal Bonds off in the Roshan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was that Zotac?
That was Zotac. It was disgusting.
Yeah. Were they in Zotac? Secret
Yeah.
was in Zotac?
Wrong team there, bud.
I thought it was after Zotac that Pile I Die left. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always that potential, and Troll's pretty much just been farming unchecked. I know his network doesn't really reflect it, but he's been farming the whole game.
You know, the funny thing is, if that happens again with the Fatal Bonds on Roche, guarantee there's a patch saying fixed bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, fix. Emergency patch.
Look at these 4 boards. What in the world?
What a talent.
Jesus.
Zookeeper.
+1 board. Is that the normal typically go for that? Nothing
Yeah.
beats that off.
Split push is ridiculous with it. Promise to burst through the roof for those ridiculous amounts of damage.
And then at 20, what do you go for?
I like it, so it depends. If you're playing like a frontliner, usually you go for health, but normally hit the board quickly.
And then I'm guessing Wild Axes is almost always the choice at 25.
Yeah, it's actually insane. It does like 900 damage to creep.
So it's
so
damage
funny.
per axe?
Yeah, it's damage per
So
axe.
it's 250 plus 160 times 2.
Yeah.
That's okay. Pretty freaking good. So at that stage of the game, though, does that actually take out an entire wave?
It takes
by
out
itself?
entire waves for like the rest of the game until the mega.
That's
Until
pretty
you
cool.
hit like the 180-minute markers.
Well, Era does finish the Shivas, has a cheese as well. And Aegis is up for another 4 minutes. Look for Alliance to potentially finish this game at that.
It's definitely there. But it's not easy still. I mean, TA is not like... She has to dive, you know, to kill these heroes in the back lines, and it's really hard to dive. Shrines and all that.
Radiant's top
Especially in the
tower
heroes
is
like
under
Warlock and
attack.
Shaker. One bad team fighting Crescendo could be right back into this.
Solar Crest on Cinderwin right now. Is that a normal pickup for LC?
No, definitely not. He picked it up because there's so much right. That's a good value item for sure.
Yeah. It's they're gonna be at our base soon.
Uh-oh. Shadowfiend gets ulted, but Cinderin with the save. Now Baby Knight's just gonna Lothar's out to safety. The value press the attack for the win. And that goes to BKB now as well, right? That was like a year ago. There's a duel onto the Bristleback, forcing him face, but there's a swap, keeping him safe for now. He won't die, at least not going to duel. Eventually it will end up costing him life. Era pops the cheese. Lots of damage coming after the explode. He's stacking up left, right, center. And Earthshaker looks to be the first to fall with nice Echo Slam though, keeping him in place. There's another press the attack. There's no shrine though. EGM is getting very low. We'll just assume he's going to die in the meanwhile on top lane. Limp going right click damage. Onto Excalibur, takes him out with ease. They get bashed. Excalibur! Oh my god, the nice stuff from Pablo, keeping Limp alive. The Aegis will pop. There's the shrine.
Alright, everyone timeout.
Alright, meanwhile bot lane. Stuff's happening. Meanwhile top lane. Other stuff's happening. Meanwhile bot lane. Stuff is happening.
Oh my god.
Era doesn't see doesn't see Shadowfiend right now. There's the break. That'll break things up. No pun intended.
Alright, so they got Aegis and Cheese there. But at the cost of a Shadowfiend buyback and 2 tier 3 towers. And maybe even Rax, they haven't left yet.
Yeah, they used Echo Slam too, so it's just... I think that's
Roar
it.
is now up again, but gotta make sure that Cinderin is not in the vicinity.
Oh, are they leaving? We're saved.
Good Shrine Time here. Butterfly picked up on TA. Pretty much fully completed.
Full safety mode.
Yeah. I mean, this is what you expect out of the best of the ones, you know. You need to
Yeah.
secure these games. You don't want to drop any of these games that you don't have.
You don't want
As
to pull
dumb
an
as that
EG
sounds.
from TI2?
Oh, that's where they didn't. That was. But they didn't qualify.
TI3. Yeah, which one was it? TI2 or 3?
No, there weren't qualifiers in TI2. They were only invites.
No, they had qualifiers.
No.
No, I'm for which one though? I'm staying.
TI2. There were no qualifiers.
Okay, so it's TI3, right? The demon on EG.
That's right.
Shadow Fiend gets roared. Fisher's gonna block everybody off. Trusty attack brings them back up to close to full HP, along with the Shadow Word. They're just split pushing. Limp level 24 on the bot lane.
Quite the pickle here.
Hurricane Pike looks to be the next pickup by. Oh, I thought he had just a 4-staff for now. Only a Dragon Lance. Soul Warlord has the Diffusal Blade.
This item. That is quite powerful, this patch, by the way. Troll has so much armor, man, against like this entire physical damage line.
Oh, Limp pops the smoke.
And
just
away.
like that, it is wasted.
They were able to get that killer Limp net worth 8,000 net worth above Shadow Fiend. That would have been such a big kill.
It's actually absurd.
The 25 kill.
Man, if they weren't snowballing so fast or so well, probably wouldn't have gotten that blink. I'm still pretty upset about that. 10 seconds later, man. What's the deal?
Sorry, bud.
Maybe hoping he had like a scratch on his neck, stop moving just for a couple seconds. Give us the old prediction win. At least I got a flame, you know.
That's true. That's the true value.
Thank you, Paul. Suns fan.
That guy is quite the player, that Pablo lad.
Yeah, he's real good.
He used to be on that Cookies squad like a long time ago. They eventually became Danish. No. What did they become? Oh, it was like with Kezu. Kezu was on that team. Kazoo.
Yeah, Kazoo. That's the one. I don't know this Kazoo.
God,
So-
Beastmaster
sorry.
AC. Holy jeez. Everybody is mega farmed.
Farm that they have. I mean, they know that they have.
Alright, look
this
at
game
the
as long as-
discrepancy here, man. Look at Warlock. My God. My God.
Damn brown boots. He's just wishing he could give his gold to the Shaker, so at least one of them could have a 4-staff.
Yeah. That would be...
Next patch,
handy.
guys.
And we have another attempted smoke gank here, but... Oh, there might be a counter
Both
smoke.
might
They're going to
wanna
run
get to
into each other. Or are they? They actually might run into the air. Seems to be enough. Synderen jumps in, but no duel yet. Surely
He's doing it.
now. Here comes the Baby Knight. Ultimately, they actually might be able to take him out with the help of the Silver Edge, and indeed they do. But meanwhile, top lane, fortifications popped. This Rax is going to go down real freaking fast. Look at that butterfly. My God. Scattershot does get used. Pro Warlock getting destroyed. Oh my God. That is absolutely. He has to buy back in the game. Looks like Warlock is going to fall as well. Baby Knight. Not a whole lot he can do right here. He's going to break Era. He's back in the fray of things. Did he buy back? Must have.
Yeah.
Well, that's a full set of racks. One buyback for a full set of racks. We'll take that as your lines right now. Limp almost taking out a hero. Just 2 clicks there. In the meantime, forced out the wrong way. Getting his mana completely drained, but there's the Halberd coming into play. Keeping Troll at bay. And Limp, he can just split push if he really wants to, but Alliance might just play this somewhat safe.
Guys, Crescendo's getting rolled.
Oh, hi, Zyori.
Hello!
The real Zyori.
I am the real Zyori, as seen on Reddit.
Big
Are you-
fan of the video, by the way. It was great.
Thank you. Shane is quite the good actor.
I didn't want to spoil who's in the next video, but there is a video coming out today. You haven't seen it yet, right, Zyori?
No, I haven't.
It
Is Sykes done editing?
Oh, I think it's uploaded, actually.
Oh, shit.
Is
Are we going to get to debut it?
It's probably the best video he's ever made. But the problem with that is every time I say that, it gets no traction.
Yep.
Because Captain's Draft, I thought he made some of the best videos I've ever seen, and nobody knows about them.
Yeah. I heard him explaining to someone earlier, like, well, what happened to the Captain's Draft videos? And he's just like, the Moonduck YouTube is what happened in the Captain's Draft 3 videos.
This might be the beginning of the end for Crescendo. Smoking for Alliance. Here we go. Pablo jumps in.
Oh, that was a missed the kick, I think.
Looks like Warlock drops the board. Here comes the initiation. Leash Commander gets forward. Already at half HP. Limp is going to town on Excalibur. That is a dieback. All your cores are dead. Synderen looks to be next, and GG's come out. So Crescendo 1 and 5.
Dude, that like wasn't even a team fight. My God.
Well,
It was a massacre.
That's, I mean, all right. It's a 30K net worth.
We got one. All
Well
right.
done. All right, I came to take orders before I settle in here. I'm gonna make coffee. What do you want, Suns fan? You want to?
Oh.
I would offer you pizza, but I have none. You want a Jimmy Dean
I
breakfast
thought you were
sandwich?
gonna say there was. Why would you say I would offer you pizza, but there is none? Why would you even say that? I'm
Well,
like
just-
so sad now.
That's just something that's off the table.
Ah.
What's in a breakfast sandwich?
It's a sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant.